All right, man, it's about that time. Welcome, everybody, to the Half Baked Podcast, a show about dumb shit that celebrities do. I am the host of this here thing, Cousin Dre, man, and it's a special day right now, man. I got Vallejo's finest in the building.
What?
The OG, man, Thiz Nation president.
What?
Jay Diggs, what's happening, bro?
How you doing, bro? I'm in here with Cousin Dre. What?
Straight up, man.
Yeah.
It's a privilege, man. It's an honor to have you on this thing with me, OG. You got people looking for you, man. Where Jay Diggs at?
Everywhere, like air.
I ain't gonna lie, Diggs. I think you need to brand that. We need a shirt or something.
It's everything. It's already on the way.
Okay, let me know something then, man. So
we on the Where Jay Diggs at tour right now.
The cold winter tour, is that? Or
no, that's another tour.
That's a different tour.
I got two of them going on.
We're gonna get into all of that, man. I know you got music coming up. You got your dogs you raising and all kind of stuff. We're gonna talk about all of that. But you already know I gotta get right into it, man. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room, man. You got people who may not know the story, so I'm gonna kick it off and start from the beginning. It's a video online going around of allegedly San Francisco rapper Messy Marv. He slid through Vallejo. In your neck of the woods, allegedly, yeah. I thought I said allegedly. I said allegedly, right? All right. It's nothing concrete. It's allegedly right now. So, allegedly, he slid through Vallejo or whatever, bounced out looking for Messy Marv. Bounced out looking for Diggs. Messy Marv bounced out looking for Diggs. Allegedly, he had weapons in the video or whatever. And in the video, he just want to know where Jay Diggs at. And I'm going to go ahead and play a clip real quick.
We out here fucking with it.
Where Jay Diggs at? Nigga, this Messy Marv, nigga. Where Jay Diggs at, nigga? My kids right here, daddy. Ain't no my kids right here. Let go. My kids right here. Tell Jay Diggs I came through here, nigga.
So in the video, you see his family's outside. You got the kids out there. You got some brothers out there talking about, man, there's kids out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you watch the video, like we just seen, what was your first reaction on that? Like, what did it make you feel like?
First, I thought it was a joke, of course. Like, come on, Ed, is you kidding me? So, and then when I seen, that it was real, shit, of course, I'm irritated. I'm angry. I want to do all the shit that people do and run straight to social media,
right?
And because I couldn't address it. I was in Honolulu, Hawaii,
right.
But I didn't do none of that. I sat back. I tried to keep it calm and sit back and evaluate the situation and see where he was going with this. You know what I mean? That was my whole thing. Where he going with this? Is he serious? And it was a joke to me. This nigga's a joke to me. You know what I mean? I don't know how some people take it. I mean, what he did was serious. But at the end of the day, he wasn't really trying to do anything. He knew where I was. It was more for social media.
Right.
You feel me? That's how I took it. Like, okay, he trying to get his views up. He trying to get and anybody that know this cat, man, know that's how he get down. You feel me? Whenever his career is on the downfall, he'll go take off on somebody in the Bay Area to get back popping. I mean, it didn't happen with everybody. Too Short. Like, who the hell takes off on Too Short, my nigga? This nigga woke up one day. And just went off on Too Short. Like, damn, the Godfather out here, and everybody. It's been with everybody. You feel me? So it ain't nothing new, my nigga. Well, when a name like Messi, that's what to expect. But he did cross the line though.
Definitely. Now you got a diss song out, Where Jay Diggs at, where you responded to Messy Marv or whatever, and in there because you said he want attention. You said a line on there. You say he caught Tekashi fever. He's just trying to boost his career. Is that kind of what you think of that?
Exactly.
So it's not like serious. He just talk on it.
Like I say, man, one thing about it, when you're in these streets, and I just said this before, when you looking for somebody, you're going to do your proper homework.
Yeah.
I'm not hard to find. That's why we on this Where Jay Diggs. I'm everywhere. You go to my social media, I'm always posting where I'm at. If he would have got up, you looking for me, you get up on your social media in the morning, you hit my page, I'm motherfucking right gonna tell you where I'm at.
Yeah.
And if he would have did that morning when he was Where Jay Diggs at, he would have seen already that I was in Hawaii, which he did. He did.
He already knew you was in Hawaii.
He knew I was in Hawaii. So that was a perfect time to go, okay, let me get my views up. Let me go see what I could do. And like I said, when he did it, if you watch the video, first of all, before he even did it, his first thing was, America, we about to go viral. That's what he, understand what I'm saying? This was all about.
So it was all about the attention from jump. Got you. It wasn't really no problem. It was more so he wanted some attention.
He gave that before he even dropped the video. I'm going to drop this video, America, we going to go viral. And when he slid through, he just was the first thing he could see. Let me just, right here.
Yeah. He wasn't even on the right block.
Come on, man. That ain't, that ain't how no gangsters get down. Clowns, clown gonna jump out of the circus and do anything he see fit. But now,
like for people, Diggs, who don't know, where did the misunderstanding come about? Like I understand like he had an album cover or something with Dre on it, or like explaining how did the situation start? Because this has been going on. It just didn't pop up when he did the video in Vallejo. You feel me?
Yeah, it was it was back-to-back things. But what really set the shit off was, like I said, one morning I wake up and here it is all over social media. It's an album cover with Thiz Nation, Mac Dre, which are you know what our logo look like, Dre face, with bullet holes in it. So bullet holes all through the. So first that's my first. Is what the hell is this? So then go into there's an interview behind the cover, and it's him where he telling his story about I didn't fuck with the Dre nigga, as in Mac Dre. I fuck with Fat Tone. What you fuck with Tone? That's cool. There ain't no problem with that. But you didn't fuck with the Dre nigga.
What that mean?
Yeah,
right?
You know what I mean. And if you didn't, why we had to find this out 13 years after Dre dead? Because when Dre first died, it was that's my nigga, and you feel me? He had songs out and all the shit. So why 13 years later you decide to wake up one day and just say you didn't fuck with the Dre nigga? Like, come on, man, that was a slapping off. If you felt like that, keep that shit to yourself. Die with that.
Yeah.
But since you addressed it and you wanted to put it out to the public, and my nigga Dre not here to say fuck you or I slap the shit out you when I see you, I stepped up. I'm Dre nigga.
Like you supposed to.
Exactly. I'm Dre nigga. So I said something. My nigga, when I see you, we gonna deal with it. You know what I mean? It wasn't no serious threat that I'm gonna kill you or nothing, but my nigga, like 2 men, you feel me? You said some disrespectful ass shit, and I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it at all. You disrespected my label. You disrespected my neighborhood. You disrespected my good friend. And so that's what I did. So when I said that, this was I addressed this prior to me going to jail. I ended up going to jail. So while I was in jail, of course, he did interviews and did shit he did. Then he did some interview on one of the networks where he made up this cockamamie-ass story about me coming to ask him about some cocaine. First of all, I did go to Miami and hooked up with Mess. I got all the footage too. That's what's crazy because I could really just
because y'all got songs together like
exactly.
Okay,
so this when all this Too Short shit was going on and all the shit. I fuck with Mess. I tell Mess, man, I'm gonna be in Hawaii. I mean, Miami. I'm gonna come pull up on you, which I did. We met South Beach, all the shit. Went and ate, played pool, did all the shit. He gave me some shirts. I was out there with like 7 of my. Anyway,
right.
He gave me some shirts. He gave me some shirts and shit for some friends of mine. And we rocked out. Wasn't no problem, none of the shit, all the shit. You know what I mean? We talked about all the little shit that was going on. It wasn't no issue. Wasn't no pulling up to check Mess. None of that shit. We was good. Me and Mess
and
was
this was already after he did the Mac Dre diss? Or?
No, this was prior to that.
This was prior.
This was prior to that. So we was good. So while I'm in jail, I'm sitting in jail, motherfucker. I call home, motherfucker, Mess did an interview while he's speaking on you. Okay, we'll play the interview. Yeah. So during his interview, he started telling the story about Miami, which I went to Miami, but then he said that I pulled up and I asked him for a brick of cocaine, and in those words. so I'm like, what the fuck?
Is that telling or what? I don't know what it is.
But then he turned around and said that I'm the police. He thought I was the police because I came here to ask for a brick of cocaine. But then he get online and first of all he make up this story. But then he decides to say that that's what I came there to ask for. And then he said something about some Haitians but he not right in his head. So I'm listening to this shit. I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? Like he really makes up stories off the top of his head. Like none of this shit ever even transpired. And like I said, I got video footage of our whole little interaction. We filmed the whole shit. Like none of this shit happened. So, and at that time, he took it upon himself. So he basically wanted to call me a cop. You feel me? And this was and like I say, prior to me going to jail was when he did the interview.
Okay. He
did the interview when he said that shit. But right after he said it, I got incarcerated. So I've been gone for 2 years.
Right.
So while I was gone, that's when he did, more interviews and he was steady hitting me and all the shit. So when I got home, right after I get home, he decided he want to go online. He say he ready to start doing shows again and blah, blah, blah. Then he turn around and shout out Filthy Rich, shout out Kilo, shout out Diggs, shout out Thiz. And I'm like, hold on. Is this the same nigga that was just, fuck Thiz, fuck Dre, fuck Diggs, and Diggs a rat and all this shit? But and he turn around and he say, yeah, all council promoters tap in with me. We doing shows.
Maybe you're saying that so the promoters will think it's good. Like, man, no, me and Diggs cool, man. Come book me. Or...
And when I seen that, I'm not one of the dudes. I ain't with all that old barking on the media and shit.
Right.
When I seen that with my own eyes, I instantly, got on like, bro, at the end of the day, with me and him, it ain't cool. He ain't got at me. So don't shout me out. Don't do none of that. You call me a police, for one. My nigga, anybody know me, know I don't get it. Like, that's, them killing words. Where I come from, in this prison life and shit, what I've been through, a nigga will get killed for that shit, my nigga. I've been in prison yards all over this motherfucking country, and any nigga in a prison yard with me, they gonna tell you that nigga solid, and he will get on your motherfucking head about anything.
Yeah.
So don't play with him. So right there, that was definitely crossing the line.
That was
me,
over the line. That was
like where I come from in prison, my nigga. That's knife talk, my nigga. You call me a rat and I'm not no rat, my nigga. I come stab you in your motherfucking chest. So when he called me a motherfucking rat, and I'm sitting in prison when I hear this shit,
you can't defend yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm steaming, my nigga. I'm steaming. You feel what I'm saying? So that was. We gotta address that as men. You feel me? You gotta look me in my face. So you gotta do one of two things, nigga. You gotta call me a rat. Or you gotta apologize for calling me a rat. Period. It ain't no two ways around that, my nigga. Where I come from, it's no two ways around that.
Would you accept a private apology when the disrespect was public, or do he gotta publicly apologize?
He gotta publicly apologize.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
He could start with a private apology, but he also gotta let a motherfucker know that he's a motherfucking lie. Diggs ain't came to no motherfucking Hawaii. No Miami and asked about no cocaine, nigga. And don't try to call me no motherfucker. Don't try to assassinate my character, nigga. Like, that shit was a made-up story. Now, if it happened, it happened. But, my nigga, you didn't really, people hear that shit. And then now I got motherfuckers all on my soul. You a rat and you did this. Nigga, no, I'm not. And I'll kill you for that shit and go to jail for it.
Willingly.
You feel what I'm saying? And walk on the yard. You know where I be a king at? They gonna say that nigga killed a nigga behind his motherfucking name. Behind calling him a rat. Yeah. So that's the kind of nigga I am, just in case you niggas didn't know. Yeah. That's what I let niggas know that. Like, I had to get on my own brother head. PSD from my neighborhood. Like, you know what I mean? We was like brothers. But at the end of the day, he's a rat. So period, we had to cut that shit off. I can't be brothers with you no more. You can't call me. Nothing. So that's how I feel about the situation. So for a motherfucker to turn around and call me one, I'll bite your microphone off the way I feel right now. You understand what I'm saying?
And he's serious. Like, I know a lot of people might not can tell, but y'all see the interview later. But he's serious. Like his tension, his body language is like, you can tell, like it's bothering you what you saying. Like you mean it. Like, yeah.
Like, I don't play. I call plenty of motherfuckers a rat. But when I call a motherfucker a rat,
you got paperwork.
He's a rat.
Yeah.
I got everything to say. I got everything to show on it. Like, I can prove it. And understand the reason why I feel the way I feel. Yeah. I lost 10 years of my life behind a rat, a man who decided he didn't want to do his time no more. He said, you know what? I can get out of my time if I give this nigga up. I didn't get caught doing nothing. Another nigga got caught doing something, and he decided that he didn't want to do his motherfucking time, so he turned around and he pointed at me. And he said, you know what? He doing this, so why don't y'all take him instead? So that's the way.
Damn.
That's how I got introduced into this shit.
You only hear them kind of stories like on movies, you know what I'm saying? Like, to hear a real OG saying, like, somebody couldn't do their time like a man and told on me.
Sent me to prison. I had to do 10 years. That man right there, standing over there, Kilo.
He pointed at Kilo Kirk, man. What's up, OG?
He had to do 8 years behind this same motherfucker. And Mac Dre went down, who had nothing to do with our case, behind this same man. So that's what a rat is. So understand this. That man had a choice to make. He jumped into the game. I didn't force him in the game. I didn't force him to do any business with me. We did business together. He got into some other trouble and sent me to jail. So I had to sit in 10 years in prison, and I had to develop how I wanted to feel about people to do this shit.
And you was referring to your bro PSD?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And no, PSD didn't send me to jail. I'm talking about
For clarity, that's what I'm asking, because people listening might not.
He didn't send people around me to jail. The dude that sent me to jail name is Corey Dunn. He's no longer with us. Rest in peace, Corey, whatever the fuck you want to say. But yeah. I listen, man, nigga. I do not play with certain situations.
Yeah.
And once you've been to where I've been in prison yards from motherfucking California to New York and everything in between. You feel me? In this federal system. And I've seen it all. I've seen motherfuckers get stabbed in their neck, in their eye, everything you can imagine behind being called a rat. This motherfuckers done caught the knife that ain't even been a rat. You understand what I'm saying? So when you get put in that situation, all you got is your manhood. When you walk into a prison yard, which sometimes you have to do that shit, all you got is your manhood.
Right.
I refuse to walk into a prison yard as a rat, because I'm the type of nigga that go to jail. So I got to go in there and look at these niggas.
Straight up.
I got to go in there and look at these niggas every day.
Yeah.
A nigga's not going to have that blemish on me.
Yeah.
So what he did by street code was an automatic no. And for real, you know, there's repercussions to that shit that could happen. But you know, I'm a bigger man right now, so I turned it into a joke with the where J Diggs at and all the shit. Yeah. And there could have been a lot of things that happened behind it, but all I ever asked for was a fade. You feel me? Yeah. A face-to-face, some type of man. We got to have some type of man-to-man.
Because even on your song, like I referred to earlier, where J Diggs at, you got another bar on there where you talked about you just wanted to dance, you know what I'm saying, and box on him or whatever, and then you say you're going to take his chain and give it to Mozzie. Now, that was a hard line right there, bro. I mean, you know. That was hard. I got to go ahead and just put that one out there. But just as black men, you know what I'm saying, just moving past the bullshit, you feel me? Like, as black men, nobody lost a life. No, I ain't heard no gunshots or whatever. Is this something we can get past? Can J Diggs because I grew up on y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the town. I got plenty of people that grew up on Mess, you know what I'm saying, and Diggs, Mac, everybody grew up on Mac Dre, Diggs, and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So, as the OGs in the game, you know what I'm saying, as the gate openers and closers of the game out here in the Bay, is that something that we can see happen in the future?
Not without a face-to-face. It can't happen over the phone. It can't happen no other way but with me and Messy Marv in the same motherfucking room. Period. No friends. We ain't got to have no home, but nobody got to be there.
Don't need no camera. Don't need no Cousin Dre interviews.
Nothing, my nigga, but me and him got to be in the same motherfucking room. He got to look me in my motherfucking face, period. There ain't no way around it. Ain't no OGs. I ain't got too many OGs. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Ain't nobody calling no shots on this but me. If he can't walk in the room and look me in my motherfucking face, it's not over with.
Period.
It's not over with. Period.
Straight like that, man. Well, that's your side of it, man. I want to go ahead and ask you a few more questions, man. Let's get to the music. You know what I'm saying? To the positive stuff, man. I see you that ruffles your feathers. You ain't feeling that. Yeah.
Like I said, it took me. You see how long it took me to even respond to that shit musically. Right. Like my nigga, I wasn't no rap shit, my nigga. Right. I'm a street nigga. Like everywhere he was posted, I was trying to pull up and go slap the shit out of him just to show nigga that he not the nigga he trying to be. He acting like he was. Like I was on some pull up. So let's just get that understood. Right. I did the music because I said, okay, fuck it. I can't find this nigga. Let me go on and make some music.
Yeah, you said he was high.
I'm keeping it 100 with you, my nigga. Like, this is not a game. And I'm keeping it 100 with you, Marv. This is not a game. My nigga, like, you really jumped out on some kids in my neighborhood. Like, first of all, even if I decide, hey, it's good, that neighborhood he jumped out on, that's a notorious-ass neighborhood. They do not play out there about it.
And you know the people that...
My nigga, you say the wrong thing about that neighborhood and you could die. So here you are jumping out on innocent kids, like, So, it's other people mad. It's other people mad at that.
Even if you forgive them and move on, they still like, nah, Diggs, I gotta...
Yeah, it's other people mad. Now, I probably can talk to him, but at this point in time, why? He didn't already say it out loud. I can't apologize. It's a game to him, so I don't know what it is. I'm not, like I said, I ain't carrying no guns looking for him. I ain't trying to shoot him or none of that shit. Let's get that understood. I'm not passing no threats on him or none of the shit.
But as a man,
if I see the nigga, I'm going to snatch him by both sides of his collar and I'm going to pull him up so close that he going to be able to smell my breath. And we going to have a real man-to-man, period. And however he want to handle it when it happened, that's on him. That's his choice as a man. Mm-hmm. But my choice as a man, my nigga, he got to have a one-on-one with Diggs.
Period.
Like, you came looking for me with your water gun.
Allegedly.
Water gun.
Oh,
it wasn't
like
even
that.
real. It was, like I'm just saying.
A prop toy.
Yeah, it wasn't. I see it. Like I say, you watch the tape. If you slow the tape down and you look at it, it got the little AR next to him. No clips. So
right.
It wasn't really. It was all for publicity. It was a good publicity.
He was on the 6'9" height.
Yeah, he got a lot of views off of it, and I'm not mad at him. But I do have to see him.
Period.
I gotta see him.
And that's what it is.
It's just out of respect, because I don't know. Like you never know what a problem is until you address the problem.
Right.
I got to go look my problem in the face before I can say my problem is over with.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, period.
There's still a problem until I go look that problem in the face.
Under the rug,
I can't have a nigga call me and tell me, yeah, your problem good, it's over with. No.
You got to handle your own.
I got to go see my problem in the face. I got to feel your vibe. I got to feel your energy.
And that's what
we might have to just get down. Like, it's very, very possible that the only way to squash this is we get down like two men. And I don't know. Like,
a charity boxing match? What's up?
Bro, he will not show up to that. I promise you that. I promise you that. If you offered that, he would not show up to that. I'm with it because it give me a chance to beat the shit out of him on TV.
And the charity win off of it on the other end.
But he's not gonna show up for that. That's not what he gonna do.
I definitely don't want to see no violence. Like I say, man, I respect both of y'all as a youngster in the town, you know what I'm saying, growing up listening, like I say, I listened to Messy Marv, I listened to Diggs and Mac Dre and all of y'all movement, you know what I'm saying? But moving forward, like I say, let's talk about the music, man. What you got some new album, you got a new, what you got coming out, man? What you working on?
Oh, man, I'm working on the Where J Diggs At album. But it ain't all about mess, though. It's just about, anybody that know Diggs, that know I do it moving. Like, so that's why it's so funny. That's why it's so funny, because everywhere I go now, all over the country, the first thing people say to me is, where J Diggs at? And they pull out, he here and he there, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm on right now. I'm doing it moving. I'm on tour. I'm having fun
that
with
might have been a good thing for you. Like him doing that might have benefited you,
I'm having fun with this shit. I'm having fun with it. That's all I'm doing. I'm playing with it, having fun with it. It ain't no big thing. Listen, bro, if I wanted Messy Marv, bro, you know who I am, my nigga. I would have had mess. I'm not tripping on mess like that. Like that.
Right.
As far as one-on-one, though, we got to see it like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just a one-on-one man thing.
Yeah, just a man thing, my nigga. It ain't, I ain't trying to knock the nigga down or nothing. It ain't that serious.
Just want to beat him up maybe and move on.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel it. Hey, that's fair game. I mean, like I say, that's between y'all. We can do it for charity. That'd be the best thing.
Yeah,
I just,
set it up.
Yeah, we might come. Zo, what's up, man? Let's set that up one day. We'll work on it, all right? Shout out my OG Zo the Roaster in the building, man. Zoe want an apology, man, and then we can move forward. Now, I gotta tell you something, J Diggs. You got a song, man, that all my OGs in the town be off. I ain't gonna lie. That No Comprende.
No Comprende.
Man, I'm talking about, shout out all the OGs back at the town. Shout out my Wise Guys, Motorcycle Clubhouse,
that's
man.
What I'm trying to hear, man.
We play that all the time at our clubhouse, like, faithfully. So no, he be in there, you know what I'm saying? That's like back-to-back repeat. Like, bro, how many times we gonna play this song, bro? I just played it 4-5 times. But they OGs like that,
they understand
they understand the game, you feel me? And just talking about snitching, I know we was kind of touched on that a little bit earlier. Can you like lay down, like, not even the law, but like kind of explain like why it's not cool? Like, it's a lot of young rappers that look up to J Diggs, right? A lot of people want to be J Diggs, they want to mob, they want to do this, but a lot of people don't understand what come with that time. Like, you just looked me in my face and told me, man, I go to jail. You know what I'm saying? About mines, like, this is what I'm going to do. A lot of people don't understand that. They get in them tight situations and they rap and they tell on somebody. Like,
this my whole thing. And first of all, you got to understand the boundaries and the lines. Like not everybody that tells on somebody can be what's labeled a snitch. Like, if your mama called the police, your mama not no snitch.
Yeah, that's what.
Your mama's a working citizen.
Right.
You feel me? Now,
got you.
If you in the streets and you playing the game, you selling dope, you carrying guns, you doing all the shit that come with illegal crime and all the shit, and then you get caught up and you turn around and you tell on another man, now that's a snitch.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, law-abiding citizens that's not in the streets, that's not doing crime, they doing what comes with life. That's everyday life. You got to understand, there's two fences to play on. You got to know what fence to play on. I know I play in the streets, so I know the rules of the streets.
Yeah.
My mom and them play in modern day world. They know the rules. You come in her house, she gonna call the police. Right. Fucking right. And she's not no snitch. She's not wrong for that.
Right.
Stay out of the working class people homes. But if you are in the streets and you doing what street niggas do,
and you get caught,
and then you get caught and you turn around and you want to tell on another street nigga because you got caught, like, come on, my nigga. Like, that's why it be repercussions to that. You feel me? It's that's why.
So question. With the 6ix9ine situation, he telling on them, or allegedly or whatever, but he's telling on them because they was screwing his baby mama, they was gonna kill him, or they kind of turned their back on him. Is that different, or he's still a rat?
He's a rat. He's a rat. He's a rat. At the end of the day,
I tried, man. I tried to.
No.
I tried.
You can't. See, the thing about it was, he was there when the gangster shit was going on.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
He was promoting it.
Yeah, all the shit. And how many baby mamas, nigga, he didn't fuck? So what?
Yeah.
Like, all that shit come with the game. That come with the game. Motherfuckers rap about it all day. Yeah, I pass my bitch to my partners and all that shit don't mean nothing. When you get into the streets and you start committing crime, like fucking his baby mama, that's not gonna take him away from the rest of take nobody away from their family for the rest of their lives and put them in no jail and lock them in no cell and none of that shit. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta understand what comes with snitch. One thing to snitch, people you just told. No. It's because you just told on somebody. Now, the type of shit they in, this nigga he told on, the rest is over. These niggas he telling on, that mean they'll never come home again. Why? Because you and your feelings about your baby mama? These niggas they ain't gonna see nobody else again. You feel me? So it's like I say, you got to think about the shit that you doing. When he wasn't worried about that shit when he was doing whatever you know what I mean? I can't say I don't know all their cases, but listen, my nigga, that's my co-defendant right there.
Period.
I can still look him in the face every day.
He pointing at Kilo Kirk,
Yeah, you
OG,
fucking
man.
right.
You understand
You fucking
me?
right.
For those who don't know,
that's the only co-defendant. Him and Mac
got
Dre
something
was
you
my
want to
only
talk about, OG?
co-defendants
You
I
want to
ever
come sit
had.
down and holler on the mic real quick?
Yeah.
He just listen. He out the
Now-
frame right now.
How many niggas you know that did 10 or more years in prison and can come home and point at their co-defendant or still rocking with their co-defendants? Most of them can't because they got all kind of bullshit going on. You feel me?
Yeah.
That kid was 18 years old when we went to prison. I was 19 years old. Mac Dre was 20 years old. We all had choices. We could all told on each other and all the shit. No, we didn't do none of that shit. We was a crew. Dre didn't never rob nothing in his motherfucking life. Dre was an innocent man on trial with his two niggas. He could have easily said, man, fuck that. I got Jive Records on my line right now, my nigga. You niggas, I'm sorry, my nigga, but I got to let y'all go. He could have did that. You know what he did? That nigga went to trial. He went to trial with me and this man. Knowing that he was innocent. He went to trial with us. Got found guilty in trial. Only reason why he got guilty because they proved that he knew what we was up to.
Gotcha. He was
Called a
aware of it.
conspiracy.
Conspiracy, yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And you know what he did? He went and did his motherfucking time every day of it at Lompoc Prison. Not at no camp, not at no medium, at Lompoc Prison. He did every day of his motherfucking time, and he got right back out, and he went crazy. He let y'all know what he went through. He got back on his music shit. He started Thea's Entertainment. And why now, what is he? He's one of the most respected motherfuckers that ever walked around. He's one of the most respected motherfuckers that ever walked this Bay Area.
Every rapper that shot him out got to say something about it.
Let me tell you what could have happened.
Yeah.
He could have came in there when we went to trial, and Drake could have said, fuck that. And he could have turned on me and this nigga right here. And y'all wouldn't be talking about no motherfucking Mac Dre today. Because we wouldn't have allowed it. We wouldn't have allowed Dre to ever be able to do no music, none of that shit around us. Even though he was our nigga, I don't care.
Yeah,
Once you step and cross that line, but because he stayed so solid and he stayed so real, the streets can't help but to respect it because they seen his story like, my nigga. Not only is he a dope rapper, this nigga was a real nigga.
He was solid, yeah.
He was solid, my nigga. That nigga could have went home. He didn't have to do none of that shit. He didn't have to do a day in prison. He could have easily said, hey, look, I got them. You want some more niggas?
I know some more shit.
Yeah, I know some more shit, y'all.
Yeah.
And that's what these niggas do today. You feel me? That's what they do. And, you know, to each his own. But where I come from, that shit is not accepted. It's not accepted where I come from.
Period.
It's not accepted at all.
Rest in peace, Mac Dre, man.
And I say that to say this, that any man that ever want to just decide they want to call me a rat or any of that shit, just know who you dealing with. Like, that's one of the most insulting things you can do with me. And that's why somebody tried it with me, because they know how I feel about it. One day, a motherfucker tried it with some fake, not even fake paperwork, just a fake paragraph online and tried to blemish my name some years ago. And it got addressed immediately, of course. You know what I mean? I don't play that shit. And yeah, it was somebody got knocked out.
Somebody got knocked out in the casino.
Oh yeah, it's a whole shit.
He got all kind of stories.
World Star. Nigga decided to call me a rat and got World Star behind it. And it was crazy thing about it is that the nigga that he was trying to call me a rat behind was standing right next to me. He got false information that I told on Miami the most,
right,
which is my uncle, it was some bullshit. You feel me? This wasn't the case. Thea's case was going on. Somebody tried to alter some bullshit. Just you know, and they did some bullshit, and I got addressed the wrong way. It's on World Star. Look it up on World Star.
For sure. You know I am. I'm for sure gonna go do my homework.
But they cut that shit immediately. And they cut that shit immediately. And I can guarantee you one thing: if there was any kind of blemish on my record, Kilo wouldn't be standing in here.
Period.
This man right here, Zoda Russell, he couldn't.
Facts.
He couldn't jeopardize his name or his credibility by bringing me in here.
Period.
He can't be seen on camera with a nigga that's a rat or a nigga that's not official. Like, that's not what we do, where we come from. Facts. You understand? So I'm cut from a different cloth. A lot of these youngsters won't even understand this because they ain't never been through what I've been through.
Period.
You feel me? So yeah, well, you might listen to my music and hey, you having fun with it and all the shit. But when you start talking about, man, and that's another thing. Let me just say this.
No, go ahead.
Let me just say this. These rappers, see what happens these days is people fall in love with music. they turn on the radio and they hear a song and they like the music first. So it's because they like the music, they fall in love with these artists, and they don't know who these fuck niggas be behind the music.
Behind the music,
You feel me? So they gonna ride for him. They gonna ride for him, and I love his music, and I love he say the realest shit. But 95% of these niggas are artists. The 4% of them don't even write their own shit, the other ones. So you got 1% of the motherfuckers that's really about the shit that they say in his music. So I be telling motherfuckers all the time, just because he say this and just because he talk this and it sound good on music and you like it and you make you dance or it make you want to go kill a nigga and all the shit, all that shit don't mean nothing. That's good music. That's a good writer.
It's good entertainment.
You feel me what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of these motherfuckers, I be trying to tell them, man, don't get caught up in these artists and think that these niggas is just as solid as they music, and don't go do no dumb shit because you heard this artist say it. Like these niggas hear some shit on music. You gonna be in jail,
he gonna still be making more music and living his life, and you ain't lying. Now Zobo, now Diggs, before I let you go, I got 2 more questions for you. As the OG from Vallejo, who you got your eyes on? Who next coming out of Vallejo?
Coming out of Vallejo?
Yep, out of Vallejo.
My little dudes. I gotta give it up for KMEL Marv, man. That's the next move for my neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? Like them little dudes work hard, and then they come from up on our kids. And like I said, we've been doing this shit for a while. This Crest shit, we've been in this music for years. These 2 right here, Big Kilo, Lil Kilo. Yeah. You feel me? One responsible for Thiz, one is part of the SOB movement. Right. You know what I mean? That shit is big. You feel me? That shit is big from our neighborhood. So we gonna keep doing shit. And all this shit, all this shit started back from our homeboys, the Mac and Mac Dre. So we always passing the ball. I get people come to me all the time and they like, Diggs, what's up next? What's up next? You got what? And I be telling them, I fuck with dudes from all over the country, but at the same time, I still got motherfuckers where I'm from. They working hard and all the shit, so they up next. I'm gonna just say that.
Shout out Vallejo, man.
Shout out KMEL Marv,
that's why I
man.
wanted to ask you. I know it's a lot of people in the Bay, but
matter of fact, they gonna be with me, and we got a show tonight, and they gonna be next to me. I'm pushing them, and then like one of my cutties from the Romper Room, his name is Jay. You know what I mean? Shout out Free Jay. His son is part of that crew too. You feel me? So
which one? Which crew?
KMEL Marv.
Got you for sure.
Me? So it's all about family with me, man. First,
yes, sir,
and everything else second.
Yes, sir. Now, last question before we get out of here. Now, this is a show about dumb shit celebrities do. In your own words, what's the dumbest shit Jay Diggs has done career-wise that could have cost you everything? That you don't want a younger, you know what I'm saying? Because people look up to you.
Yeah, definitely.
So, like, one thing I tell people is it's easy to talk about the glamour and, oh, man, I'm doing it, but a lot of people don't see the other side to it. So tell the young people that might make this mistake how to stop it and don't make that mistake like you did.
What's the dumbest shit I did?
Yep.
Well, I just did some recent dumb shit. I ain't really one for doing a lot of dumb shit.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just got caught up in a situation just recently at my house. I was on house arrest and I knew I was on house arrest. I was on actually extensive house arrest where my PO was coming out any time of the day and all that shit.
Oh, just pop up whenever.
Yeah, pop up and all the shit. And I knew it was on that situation, but I still had, and I was able to smoke, so I wasn't even tripping. But I had excessive amount of syrup in my house and excessive amount of money, and I got caught with all that shit, and they took all that shit away from me, and I lost a lot on some dumb nigga shit. It was nigga shit too. That's nigga shit.
Moral of the story: don't keep it where you live at, especially if you on extensive what monitoring service.
They came right in my shit and took all my shit. That was some dumb shit.
Got you, man. Any last minute shout outs before we get up out this thing?
I just lost my headphones, but I know y'all listening. Yeah, man. One thing about it. It's Diggs Do It Moving, and right now I'm on 2 tours. One of them is the Where Jay Diggs At tour, and the other one is the Coldest Winter Moving tour, or the Cold Winter tour. Any way you want to say it. Winter. Remember that book? Yeah, it's almost like that book. Y'all better look out. Yeah, I read that years ago.
Straight up, man.
Yeah. So I'm just pushing, man. And for real, I just want to shout out everybody been fucking with me. You know what I mean? It's been real. You know what I mean? I've been in this game for years and years. You know what I mean? I got kids in this game. Now I got sons acting and all this shit. So it's all about the next generation, man. You feel me? Shout out to all the niggas that's still rocking with Diggs, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep doing what I do, man. I ain't gonna change for nobody, man.
Straight up, man. Well, I appreciate you again
you know
pulling
what,
up.
too?
Yeah.
You know what else I want to say? You know what?
Yes, sir.
We've been living up under this too hard for the fucking radio movement all our career. You feel what I'm saying? Dre wasn't played on the radio until after Dre had passed. You feel me?
Right.
I ain't never been played on the radio. It'll probably be, I might get a song or two when I pass. But one thing about it, I've been in this Bay Area for my whole motherfucking life. And I've been dealing with this radio station my whole motherfucking life. and you the first motherfucker invite me.
Straight up, big dog.
Real nigga shit.
Man, I appreciate that. That's love right on,
Real
man.
nigga
For
shit.
damn show. Thank you,
Yeah.
for real,
That's
man.
real nigga shit.
Huh, yeah, man. I'm the first one that brought Diggs up here, sucker. Nah.
I done been up here before, but it ain't been on Diggs time. You feel
Straight
me?
up, man. Hey, I am Cousin Dre. This the Half Baked Podcast, man. Diggs, I appreciate you. We out.
Real nigga.